Today we are going to be putting this little shaker tag together. This is a rocking horse shaker tag. It comes with 3 pieces, you guys. It's really easy to put together. So this is what it looks like once it is assembled. I didn't cover the back of this. I just have chipboard on here. But we're going to go ahead and cover the back of the one we're going to be putting together. I just think this is really, really cute. I just used some clear sparklets from my Buttons Galore and More subscription box. I think they just add a really pretty sparkle. And I used the Frank Garcia Candy Cane Lane paper collection. So I have glue all over my fingers from putting this one together. But let's jump right into it. So it's super easy to put together, right? I have all of my pieces cut. The messiest part for me is adding the acetate, you guys. It is so hard for me to keep it clean, and look at how I have glue everywhere. So this one right here is the solid piece. This is what I use to cut the background piece, and I cut 4 pieces using this die right here. I cut my pattern paper, I cut a chipboard and it's a really thin chipboard, just to make it nice and sturdy. Then I cut the back piece to cover up that chipboard. I also stamped it. It says to and from, and this is from the gift tag or present tag or Christmas gift tag. I'll make sure to link the set that this is from. And so it just says to and from on the back. So that's going to be our back base piece. Then I also used that same die to cut out the acetate piece. So this whole solid piece of acetate to hold my sequin in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces all together. And you're done with that solid one. Then you're going to take this one and see how it looks different. This one's the solid piece. This one has this little outline. You're going to take this one and the outline piece, you're going to cut it out of your pattern paper. So whatever you want to be on the top of your tag is going to go it's going to be the pattern paper, if that makes sense. So that's one. And then you're also going to use it to cut out your foam if you're, making this a shaker. So I just used some foam from Dollar Tree. And so this one, I cut 2 pieces out. I cut my foam and the pattern paper that I want on the front of my tag. And then you have this little piece right here, this little rocking horse piece. And I used just darker solid colored cardstock, and I attached that right inside of these 2 little circles. And so on this one, I used a red glittered cardstock for that piece. So it's just 3 pieces, but you do have to cut quite a few. So of this one, I cut 4. Of this one, I cut 2. Okay, and so what I did is I used that first outline, then I sandwiched my acetate in between it, then I added my foam to the back side of that acetate, and that's the hardest part, you guys, because it's so messy for me. I don't know. This is some leftover sequin from a group swap that I did recently, so I'm just going to add that to the inside of this. I think I might have added too much, but that's okay. We'll just spread it around. And then I guess I want to add some to the bottom. And before I glue this all down, I want to add some to the tail. So there's sequin everywhere, right? Before I glue this all down, so I have this solid piece, I have my chipboard, and now I want to add another piece to cover up that chipboard. When I ran this piece through my die cutting machine, I ran this through and I knew that the color that's facing the outside is what's going to cover, because it's going to be facing this direction. So I knew when I ran it through that this wasn't the side that I wanted to use. This was the side that I wanted to use, if that makes sense. It's basically the reverse side of the die. And then I'm just gonna, I made sure to stamp it and do all that good stuff before I adhered it. Because of course, once you add it to your shaker bits, it's hard to to stamp it and do all of that, right? Oh my gosh, I have so much glue. My hands are horrible. Okay, so that's going to be the back of my tag. Super cute and simple. And then I'm just going to add some glue to the foam. I don't know why it's coming out with so many air bubbles. And then I like to run my finger over it, which is why I have so much glue on my fingers. But it just helps from that glue spreading when you adhere your back piece, the base piece, and apply pressure. It keeps it a little neater. Okay, so just like that, all the way around. And it really is that simple. The hardest part for me, like I said, is the acetate, gluing the acetate, because I am messy. And I feel like that's always the hardest part for me. But I have gotten better with shakers, you guys. I am happy to announce that. I'm a little more confident about them. And then you just glue your base piece and you are done, you guys. You're ready to embellish. This is the sweetest little shaker tag. It reminded me of the nutcrackers, so I definitely wanted to add little nutcrackers to it. I think a little ballerina would be cute on here, a little nutcracker, a little Christmas tree with a ballerina, or, you know, just like a bunch of little toys to make it look like a gift that's sitting under a tree, you know. Really, really Christmassy. And just make sure to line it up. Take your time. It is kind of tedious. It's hard for me also to get that foam, you know, it kind of expands, so it's hard to get that foam on there. But look how cute that is, you guys. Isn't that so sweet? So a little cluster of gifts, maybe just some flowers and a bow. This would just look so, so cute. So I have some ribbon here. I'm using this gold eyelash trim that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, this seam binding, and I'm just gonna poke those through my, through this hole right here that cuts out for you. I don't know where I left my Christmas pokey tool. Now that I need, oh, here it is. Let me grab it. I love this pokey tool. I got this from the 12 Days of Christmas swap that Tamara hosted. Dee made these for the group and they are just so pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't get the gold. Let's see. There you go. Look how pretty this is, you guys. I love all the beads that she used and her little jingles on the side. So cute. She needs to teach us how to make those. Okay, so I'm just going to try to line these up. And that's going to be our little tie. I still need to add some twine to tie this off right here, but I'll do that at the end. And then right here, I'm just going to add my little cluster, just like I use the exact same elements that I used here. I love that about Frank Garcia. He, you know, with his paper collections, he uses, you get two of each piece. So I love that because then you can replicate just like I'm doing here. Take some of the guesswork out of all of it. So that is just going to go right on here. I love this nutcracker. He's so cute. Take this off and the backing from this. I don't even know if I need this one. I'm just going to tuck this back here. There you go. I guess I didn't need this one after all. There you go. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. And that is our tag, you guys. Look at how cute this is. Is this not so pretty? And then all your little shaker elements are gonna, you know, fall to the bottom, but it just looks so cute. And then, like I said, you have your to and from. You could use this as a little ornament or, you know, as it's meant to be used as a tag. I think this is just so gorgeous. So make sure to use my discount code, Patty10, if you decide to pick up this shaker tag. I'll have it linked again in the description box. I'll add my discount code. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this little shaker tag. I think they are just so adorable. And yeah, I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.